Hello. Hello. Sir David the Bard, I'm coming to you down here in Australia. I'm still on vacation down here at my second home in Kangaroo City, and we just had a couple of kangaroos born last night. I can't find them. They jumped the hell out of the house. I don't know where they went. Anyway, if you follow me at all, you're stupid. If you follow me at all, you know that my daughter, Abigail, got a robot baby from her 9th grade class. That they give the kids this baby, and then the baby is electronically monitoring how the child takes care of it. So if it cries and it needs a bottle, my child better feed it the bottle, or it gets a diaper, or has to burp. It's pretty sophisticated, really, and it's cheaper than a real baby. I'm thinking of just buying one. I don't need any more grandchildren. Just going to buy me a grandchild. But anyway, I told you the first day she came home, I was sitting in my chair, and here she walked in. I was totally surprised. Here's my beautiful dark-skinned daughter, with a dark-skinned baby crying in a chair. Now, the next day, this is humans. My daughter is definitely human, you know, and when she screams at me, you know, she's adopted, "You're not my real dad." I go, "You're not my real daughter." Don't give me that shit. Anyway, the second day, she comes home, big smile on her face. I go, "Honey, where's the brown man?" She goes, "I gave him away." I go, "Jesus, you gave the baby to someone else?" "Yes. It was too hard, Dad." Oh, damn it. You can't give babies away. The assignment, Abigail, is to teach you. It's miserable to have a baby when you're in high school. You can't just give it away. You'll go to jail. "Oh." I said, "Who'd you give it to?" "A girl that got an A last year doing the same thing." I said, "How do they know that you aren't doing it?" She says, "I just took the bracelet off my arm that identifies me with the baby, gave it to my friend, and my friend is now raising the baby." Damn you. I said, "You're going to go in the Air Force and sit in a fighter jet with an atomic bomb, and you may just go, 'Oh, this is too hard. I'm just going to drop the bomb anywhere. I don't know where it goes.'" Abigail, you can't just give up responsibility. "Well, I thought I could." I said, "No, you can't. Now, here's your two choices. You go back to the school and tell them that you lied, cheated, and stole, that you're a miserable human being, that you tried to get a good grade and cheated, giving the baby to someone else. Give the baby back and fail the class. Or, go get that baby." I said, "Abigail, every parent runs away from responsibility now and then. Mercy has what we call the mercy bag. It's down there, and it has her clothes in it for a night or two. And she doesn't have to pack anymore. She just goes, 'I'm out of here.' She grabs the mercy bag. She's gone. She always comes back in a day." I told Abigail, I've done the same thing. I've left a day or two over my years of being a parent, that it's just too damn hard. That you kids just cause so much stress, so much damage, and so much expense. A normal human being would just like to die. Sometimes we get overwhelmed. And getting a babysitter or dropping the baby off at grandma's house for a day is totally acceptable. To give your child to a stranger, Abigail, is abandonment. You can't do that. You will go dance with Bertha. Now, Bubba doesn't go there. Bertha is the one that's in the women's prison. Anyway, she said, "Well, Dad, it's raining." I said, "Yeah, it sure is." "Will you take me?" "No. You have feet. And this project is to teach you You don't have enough money for a car. You don't have enough money for diapers and for food. And you don't have enough money to cover up your mistakes. Go walk in the rain and get your baby. And be responsible. Well, I'm happy to report she did. And now she's everyone's a little bit affectionate towards this robot. I don't know why, because it's so normal. It cries and you feed it and you put diapers on it. It's really quite a sophisticated little thing. So anyway, now she's hugging it and being somewhat nurturing. Well, she used to put the baby across the room when she slept, and she couldn't hear it crying. And it would wake up and cry, and I'd have to get on the intercom and say, Abigail, your baby's crying. I said, put that baby in bed with you, then you can hear. When he wakes up, the brown man then gets a good grade for you. So anyway, that's what she's doing. She's been sleeping with the baby. But we went driving yesterday, and she said, can I go with you guys? I said, yeah, you can go with it. I said, you're going to take the baby? She said, I have to. I said, that's right. You can't leave it at home. So she loads the baby up, puts it in the car, and I let her drive, and we're driving around, and Mom's in the back seat, crying, screaming, throwing shit at Abigail the way she thinks Abigail should drive, but Abigail's a good driver. And so pretty soon the baby starts crying. And she says, Dad, get the baby. Not my baby. We had a paternity test. I don't produce robots. So she's like, well, what am I supposed to do? Drive and try to diaper the baby? I said, no, hell, you got to pull over, man. So she pulls over, and the baby was hungry. And it takes 15 minutes to feed the baby. So we had to sit there in a parking road, parked along the road, and she's feeding the baby. Well, we thought everything was cool, and we put the baby back in the car seat. I don't know if you can get a ticket for not having a baby in a car seat if the baby's a robot. I don't know what the law says, but anyway, we strapped him in. So she's driving home, and we didn't go like 4 blocks. And pretty soon, Jesus, what's wrong with him now? I said, welcome to parenthood. I got to pull over again? I said, well, yeah. You're going to have to take care of that baby. So she pulls over and parks again. And it was funny as hell because, you know, the Mormon people, they don't have a life. They have no sex life. They have no underwear. They have no money. They have nothing. So when they see anybody else living a little section of life, they have to look. They have to look. So anyway, here's Abigail sitting in the driver's seat. And this looks like a real baby. And she's feeding this baby. And then she's burping it. And so the Mormons drove by in their van and go, holy shit, there's a dark-skinned girl and a dark-skinned baby. Get the house up for sale. So anyway, Abigail had to feed him again and had to diaper him again. And she's learned. Now, Mr. Brown Man is going to be turned in today at 6th period at the end of the day. And then she's going to get a grade on what kind of a mother she is now. I don't know where they place abandonment. And I told her, I said, you know, since you've made this mistake up, you made a mistake, you make it up. Jesus ain't going to do shit for you. So you go get your baby. Jesus is not going to bring it to the door. So anyway, I said, I don't think you have to mention the abandonment because it's more like you were overwhelmed and you got a babysitter for 3 or 4 hours. And she watched the baby for you, and then you went and picked the baby up. So, you know, I think it's a wonderful thing. I really do. And as these robots become more sophisticated, I think if I live my life over again, I'd choose, well, I was going to say I would choose not to have sex. Now, whoa, there's dementia. Hell, dementia's written all over that. I would choose not to have children. I would just buy robot babies. And now these don't have off and on switches on them. You can't just, you know, go on vacation. But they don't grow either. So you got the same damn baby year after year. So I don't know. Maybe they'll make robots that grow. But we've had a really fun time with it. And Miley, the little girl we babysit, we sat the robot in front of her. And she looked at, started slapping the crap out of him. Go, brown man, get away from me. So I don't know if that's recorded. I know if his head tilts dangerously, like if you shake him or whatever, you fail the class. You have to hold his head all the time. And so anyway, Abigail was so funny. I said, well, you know, when they do this, can you breastfeed the baby? And she goes, well, yes, but we don't do that anymore. And I said, well, how does that work? She, well, we have this magnet, and it goes on like your clothes, and then you can put the baby there, and then the computer picks up he's being fed. And I said, well, how come you guys aren't doing that anymore? She says, oh, too many people cheat. They take the magnet off and duct tape it to his mouth. Jesus. The kids are all finding ways to try to get out of parenthood. The best way is don't let the sperm get next to the little egg. That is the very best way. And however you do that is your own damn business. But damn, don't just be irresponsible, because Mr. Brown Man is going to come and live with you. He's gone today. He's gone today. So he did not have health in the navel, marrow on the bone, strength in the loins, and the sinews, power and priesthood be upon me and upon my posterity through all generations of time and throughout all eternity. The brown man was a Lamanite, and we baptized him, but he didn't turn white. The typical Mormon mistake again. Bard gone.